to be another way in.
Oh yeah, more crystals, I'm sure.
Well, that's done.
For now. Wish I was better at games like this. Well, I mean, take it from me, I'm not that great at games like this either. But, you know, lower down the difficulty a little. Have some patience with yourself, which sometimes I struggle with. And you can play too. Once you get an idea, like a feel for what the combos are and timing for them, it's actually not... It becomes kind of second nature. At least from my experience. Hi, bud.
I'll make this quick. Now's your...
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
Yep. Let's do that. Now, how to get this open? Hey. Can you, let us through here? I'm like, pretty sure that's where we need to go. Guess you go up here instead. Okay. Usually play most games in adventure mode, or story mode, some call them, where stuff is easier so you can enjoy the story without difficulty. Yeah, this is basically one step removed from that. I try and maintain some level of, like, what they intended for the game in terms of difficulty, but sometimes I just have to just admit that I'm shit, and I have to take it down. But I try my best to maintain some level of, like,
Lots
what
of
they had
inventory.
intended.
We must be close.
That was a lot of very
Here's our
dangerous
way
moves
in.
on my part. Don't see a heal around here. I keep unintentionally heading for those explodey bills. I should have just shot it, but it's fine. It worked out, I guess.
I know a venatory ritual when I hear one, and I know they hate being interrupted.
Well, that's too bad because we're about to do that. Anything else here? Yep. Smoke, cold damage, yeah. Here, not so much. Okay.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop.
They're controlling Darkspawn.
Not in my city.
A clean strike.
Let's go.
End it now.
Lane chain mage, huh? Get him.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori.
Nice.
Let's search the place and figure
Yeah,
out what
I'm
they
so
were
bad at
doing.
games like this. There are times I can't even get through them in story mode. Oh, I see. Yeah, that does become a problem. Quick start leathers, huh? Yeah, that's way less. A warning, Shadow Dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send Darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are.
Knight Commander Lenos, we are blessed indeed to have such loyal friend and you continue to serve us. May we richly rewarded for the glory of Divinity Lord.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Unsurprising, given what we saw before.
Damn it.
Is it that freaking horror sting that just happened there? Ritual instructions. Elganon has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control darkspawn.
That's blight. Have I ever seen it? You sure?
Everything all right in there? Look, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
That's interesting. How did you...
Did you find anything in there?
The risen
Yep.
gods taught the Venatori how to control darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
Mm-hmm. Pet the dog one more time. Good Bubba. Good Bubba.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elgarnon and Gillinane, like we thought. They gave the cult control over darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
I'm for a bad time. Nah, we'll handle whatever comes.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
It's good that you're back. You know more about the risen gods than anyone.
Yeah, we kind of saw it happen,
Since
so...
you technically set them loose in the first place.
Yep.
Now, let's not dwell on past mistakes. The cult
Mayvarus!
has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers.
I
and
didn't
now
think
they
I would
wield
see her.
power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
She's a magister.
What are you doing here? You promised
Hey.
you'd lay low.
Tried it,
Did-
didn't much care for it.
You two, like, close? You're Mayvarus Tilani.
You're Magister Mayvarus Talani.
Uh-huh.
I watched you argue against slavery in the Magisterium, but I had no idea you were a shadow dragon.
I know you, don't I? Rook. They told me Varric stole you away for a job.
Yeah, you know Varric?
You know Varric?
Oh, we go way back. I'll tell you all about it sometime. If Varric asked for your help, you must be something special. Shame I missed him while he was here. I've been away, laying low after all the allegations. The Venatori fabricated a scandal and had my magisterium title stripped from me.
I'm sorry, I hadn't heard.
We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we can actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you
Oh,
can.
boy.
I think we'll need your help again.
Who will this be? Who will be First Warden? 'Cause that was not part of what we discussed, or what we decided on from Inquisition. Battle robes. Ooh. Nice. Assistances. Okay.
How do the Venatori keep the blight from infecting their own? Has Algernon given them some sort of protection?
That's a good question. New skill point, yes please. Okay. So I could do that. I could come down here. Definitely like the idea of a repulse, but basic maneuver. Let me do this first, and then the cover bulwark, and then we'll get pilfer and leaping shot. Leading things. This I like this as well. Although I don't tend to use defense. I keep forgetting they're a thing. I keep trying to just dodge shit. Okay. Okay, so I could go back to the Alluvion right now, to the lighthouse. Mm-mm. What? Is that a chest I forgot? No, I can't open that. Okay. Mhm. That has the Alluvion in it. Although, why they have an Alluvion here? I mean, anyway, I wanna see this whole thing through.
They're telling us to watch out for darkspawn.
Okay, so what do I through there? I guess just straight up that way. Okay.
Will we get any help from the Great Order?
Supposed to be. But I remember a time in the hops. Time kind of didn't run messages to the city. Such remarkable magical constructs seem to have no particular allegiance to the palace or absolutely none to the Venatori. In fact, they appear to actively avoid the cult. I even saw one burn their pamphlets. Where do they come from? Is it just me, or they have been more candle hots around lately? Not necessarily, especially when
But
there's
what if the Darkspawn come back?
bits of light. Yeah, straight there. Okay, let's go. What's your deal?
Keeping busy?
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme. It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
Right. I'm sure they'll pay a pretty penny for that too. Arf, 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 arf. That doggo is very barky, but this one will allow pets, so that's good. Arf, arf.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and track. We'll see who ends this. End this!
We're losing allies!
You're losing yourselves too.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I hate for assassins to find me predictable.
A good response there. Rats. This reminds me of Darktown what are they called? Kirkwall, which makes sense. Since Kirkwall was a part of the Venter for a while. This actually reminds me very much of where you first come in, the docks. Wow. Crazy how similar. There's more detail, obviously, but overall, layout seems similar.
Did the Magisterium
Just
explain
seems-
why the Archon pacts were in violence?
Wasn't it a mistake? You know how finicky those magical defense systems can be.
It's just so sad. So many people were hurt.
Are you sure they're fine?
I'm sure you don't care, clearly.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt.
Yeah, hi.
I received word of your team's
Don't know your
request for
name.
Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
I wrecked a slaver ring.
Theft? You mean rescuing enslaved people? Murder? You mean the Venatori cultists who enslaved those people?
And destruction of property?
Just felt like it.
Just felt like
Fine.
it.
All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight.
Unleashed.
I think unleashed is a little strong. It was an unfortunate side effect.
The Blight was a side effect.
Yep.
Yes, of stopping the Dreadwolf, Elven God of Lies, from destroying the Veil. We did stop him, by the way. You're welcome.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
That's why I don't like the Wardens very much. Hang on, it gets worse.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, 2 elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elgernon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah, he doesn't believe you.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your
Yep.
already weak
I
mind.
can tell that.
Okay,
Wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Just listen, you idiot. Think again.
that's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable.
No, it's not.
The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to
I
risk
didn't
the
recognize his
security of
name.
the Grey Wardens over this?
Yeah.
You may be
actually.
surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Yep. Thank you, Dorian.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
No. Magister Pavus.
Magister Pavis, your timing is impeccable.
Well, a flawless entrance, I'd say.
Thanks for the rescue.
Indeed.
I don't think I could have survived a Grey Warden prison.
Nope.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Varric?
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
Oh. First Warden's a problem.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Minrathous lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Mm-hmm. Nope, back to another one of these.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
How much time do I have about this? Every warden's journey. There's a joining and the calling, the beginning and the end. Yep. That. In the very first game. Every Grey Warden gets the first. They drink the potion of archdemon blood, laced with more magic than they know. If they survive, they'll sense the Darkspawn, hear the Blight's song. Blight itself won't hurt so much, they'll be forever changed. I was forever changed. Not everyone survives the joining. They end at the beginning. Others end in battle, killed by Darkspawn. Maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places we fight. Whatever would devour Thetis, we don't always return. I've survived all those battles myself. It makes me no better than anyone else. Finally, there's the calling. And that is the end, no matter how far you've come. After the joining, the blight won't hurt so much, but it's still inside you. And in the end, it still wins out. The blight's song, the one you can only hear because you're a warden, starts to change. It starts to call you. At first you can ignore it, and then one day you can't, because you're changing. At first you can't see it, but then you can. In the veins in your arms, the circles under your eyes. So you leave. You find the biggest batch of Darkspawn you can, and you take down as many as you can before the blight takes you. You leave the world a little safer. The other wardens will tell you that you'll know when the time comes, that you'll be certain when it's real, but they haven't heard the calling yet. And you wonder if it's really true, if you'll really know. You will. I do. I've got my spot in the deep roads picked up. Take care of yourself. Page torn from Warden Aaron's journal, left for Warden Theo. Theo. That's
I need to talk to Varric.
Dumart's breath. I wasn't expecting to see a resurgence of the Venatori, Shadow Dragon.
Hey, kitty. Aww. Kitty's on pedestal and I still can't pet him. Only one kitty, but many doggos. Alright, let's go back.
Docktown's never short on nightlife, is it?
It's when the streets are most alive. And when I'm likely working.
Right.
The nightlife was always more Hilario's thing. He said I should get out more. Fulfilling crow contracts didn't count.
Of course it didn't.
Fight like you're worth it.
Take your shot.
Very nice music. Alright, let's take a look here. Get Pilfer. That way I can heal myself. Not having to go find healing items. Nothing there.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
How so?
That, wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong, though. That is a pretty reasonable thing to be like, that's an odd thing to suggest for a Tevinter mage.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Drama. He's a symbol. Slavers aren't going to shiver in their boots.
Lorelei, the Shadow Dragon Fence. I thought Lorelei might be up from Ferelden from the way she calls her assistant pup, and how she seems to be a little bit more interested in news from about the south than most people I've met up here. During the Fifth Blight, Terran Loghain sold people from Veteran alienage to Tevinter slavers to fund this war. Lorelei was one of those people. Oh, wait a minute, but you can save Lorelei, or save the whole batch of people from that scheme in the original game. She doesn't want to talk about what happened, but it sounds like she joined the Shadows after they helped free her, in rebellion they supported. Lorelei wears a little wood carving of Dinnerum's Velendal, Tree of the People. It's one thing that she kept from there. The slavers took everything else. Huh. Well, that reminds me of the alienage there.
Viper. Shadow dragons. Names like that get people too.
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
I haven't seen one yet. I've heard them talk about it, but the Oblivion should be in the corner, I think. That's the kitchen. Here, then. Thank you.
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah, you protected them. Happy now?
Well, I mean, he's right to be suspicious of anybody at this point. Okay, let's go talk to Derek then. Nope. Nowhere at this point. Okay. There's a chest down here somewhere. Whoa. That's concerning. How does
You're
one
keeping an
deal
eye
with
on
that?
me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not.
Are they flirting?
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on every...
The spirits are returning.
They should be safe now, with the defenders on alert.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mierda.
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
What do spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Oh? I have a past a... You seem very on them. Hi. Deep serves. On stages. Huh. Okay. Alright. Eric's all the way out here? Oh, it's because this gets you back to the lighthouse, I see.
The deeper currents.
Oh, we've got some additional energy in that lamp in the center now. Interesting. Let's get to this. I'm not concerned. I'm not surprised that Minrathous has weapons, but it's interesting just how many places apparently have kept not only intact but working alluvions that aren't like hidden deep underground somewhere. Hey, Varric.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
First stage done. Looks good so far. Nice. Hurts harding somehow. Of course, you've looked at it. Get to the point. It hurt Harding somehow.
I have, plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk,
Uh-huh.
Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the deep roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for.
No, it's not.
An idol made of red lyrium.
This
That
is not
sang a
red
song which
lyrium.
drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium.
But regular
No one,
lyrium, not
even
red.
the dwarves in Orzammar work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Sort of, but that's okay. You're looking better?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who's in our corner.
Or if they'll even listen, because at this point the first warden's like, yeah, you're just crazy people.
Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Just her, at this point. Okay, let me... Okay, let me give the gift to Nini. And then we'll go do the side quest for, I think she's up here. Yeah. Side quest for Harding.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
They're adorable.
I don't know. I think they're cute. So cute.
They didn't steal your notes.
Maybe they like you?
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Tevinter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story?
This is an adorable couple.
The
I'm already
demon, the
kind of
diamond,
rooting
and the
for her.
deadbeat Magister. Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
But thank you. Hit piece, typical.
Of course. Do the papers write anything else?
They write what sells. But their aim was at the Magister, not me. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
And Tevinter probably tragic.
Trust me, Balara. I've read these serials before. Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die.
What?
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Remember scrolling and leave. The first 3 issues are done. Already have some theories. The way the Scarred Queen talks, it's very formal, very fancy. No one else talks like that in the Scarred Queen, except the Warden Commander. And so far, they've never shared a single scene. Starting to think that they're the same person. Written in Neve's crumpled hand. Nice theories, Belle, and more interesting than the Scarred Queen and the Written Commander being sisters. If you want a theory back, some evidence points to the Scarred Queen being a manifestation of Malum's anger. When you read about her harrowing, the writer is very careful not to say how it ended. Not concretely, anyway. Why leave that out? Feels deliberate. Okay. I have a gift for you.
Look who's thoughtful.
Pretty. Okay, Winding Ways. Assistance. Okay, so both these are Treviso. Okay, let me at least deal with Harding's extra quest here. Talk to folks back here real quick. While I'm here. Also, yeah, I guess I could. We have a conversation too. So what's up?
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irulan and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. It's Harding. Do I have enough to upgrade some?
Strength earns mastery.
Don't have quite enough to upgrade there. Oh, now that you have enough to upgrade these. So need there's any more about mine. Yeah, mine can't. I haven't used Harding or Valara in a while, but I'm about to go on a quest with Harding, so... let's upgrade hers real quick. Oh, and also I should probably talk to... yeah, he needs to discuss something, so we'll go ahead and do this. Hey bud, what's up? Oh, hi. What's up? Have you been able to sleep at all? No, it's, you know, a
Rook,
risk.
Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up.
Okay.
Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Okay. Coffee with the crows. Would actually be nice in both senses. I'd love to have a pack of crows that I just, or a murder of crows that I hang out and maybe not coffee, but drink. Have a drink. Enjoy the company of corvids. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's start with the forest. So we have 1, 2, 3 more people that we haven't met. I'm very interested how that goes.
The dock's been fixed.
This is amazing. June's normal illusions function with twin delirium fragments. One always leads to another. Solus somehow talked Crossroads into making Fade illusions that override them, his own network to run our rebellion. Provided you ignore all the old stories about holding mirrors up to mirrors and getting caught in
Caretaker must be regaining control of the Crossroads. Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
Indeed.
To other shores.
That scent. I can't place it.
That's my ma's apple cake, but how?
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
Or from the stone. Hi.
The Antom here?
I think I have the momentum by now.
Excellent form, Rook.
What are you saying?
They're hitting us from afar. Ranged attackers. Good one.
Those, let's go.
First the Crossroads Guardians, and now the Antom. Stay alert.
Okay, so we've got a blocked passage here. Let's grab this, put it up here. See, this is a bridge. Yep. Memories of forests. Carved symbol is a common wood marker. Examined unveils a scrapbook of memories drawn from the forest in the real world. Seasons flicker past in moments of green and gold, blossom and ice. The brief lives of animals are tiny compared to the inexorable stretch of roots and the rising crowns of branches. One memory stings painfully. A shout goes up, and strangers armed with magical fire move in the night. Figures flee between a burning sky and blackened trunks, crying for justice. They vanish, and the forests swallow any trace. Shoots grow from the ashes, and wandering hollow tread long bones into the earth. Memory fades. Somebody burned the forests here. Something about wars between the gods.
How did... Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken.
Those statues were built to last, but that just means they stay messed up for longer.
Doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing.
Yeah.
Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do.
Oh.
Trial and error. Lucky you haven't died at this point. Yep, sounds about right. Spot. Just. Okay, that's great. That. Does this one go to me? Nope, goes to nothing. But hello. Griffin statue. Very interessante. This though. What's our other thing? I'm guessing. Elven Forest. Ooh. I need more water. And you know what? We're gonna do just that. Real quick. Have some water. Let's refill the stream. Let's see. Once that runs out, that'll be my time to wrap it up. That probably will be before that. We're just gonna hopefully do Harding's little quest to get an idea for how these little side quests for the people go.
If what happened at Demeter's Crossing spreads,
not much we can do to stop it. You have to attack it at the source.
Elgarnan and Gillenane.
Yep.
The whole village?
Pretty much, yeah.
A lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
As you should. So that's Harding. This is basically an upgrade for both of them. I also get a pocket probe. Master cut away all that was not glory, and then perfection was witnessed by a singular bolt. June says we put in their wake and make each imperfection a simple shared joy. Well, it's not very bad. So, there you go. A gift. Okay, time to reduce 3% damage to counter. Vulnerability to electric damage. Okay. 250, 250. I could get both. And at this point, they're doing all right.
Back alive. No coin in dead customers.
When did the troubles begin?
Recently. Around the time Solus's ritual went wrong.
The animals sensed it right away, before we even knew. Whole flocks of birds scattered to the wind. I figured something wicked was brewing. Then the Hana made scarce, and I knew for sure.
Okay. I mean, a good way to know, honestly.
Eyes sharp out there. Can't afford to lose any more veil jumpers.
Here. Where am I going?
You've been Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlithan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Well, that's quite a...
That would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Yep, it would. That does not sound pleasant, to say the least. These enemies? They sure look like enemies.
Bad guys.
Nicely done, Rose.
I'm not sure what they are, but... good stuff. Where are you going? Not sure how a statue is bleeding, but I'll take it. What is your problem, madame? Seriously.
Oh, we did it!
No way out! No way through the rock! Losing in darkness, closing in! Voice is gone. No one is coming. I can't get a breath. Oh, please let me see him one last time!
It's kind of like a Templar or a...
Trapped. Can't get out. Oh, it hurts. It's dark. Please. They didn't know what to do. They didn't want to die. Stop the thoughts. Stop the fears. Quiet, please. Make it quiet.
It's really upset, and if it stays like this, it could turn into a demon, I mean.
Could this spirit sense the agony of the Dalish who recently died in the forest?
Help them. Help me.
How so?
I fixed it. Why is it still ruining everything? Stop. This isn't you. It's the mirror. Please stop. Stop.
Is that a reference to the very first game? The one where you're... I think you're from Arlithan Forest. As a Dalish, when you start the game, you fix an alluvion, and it all goes wrong somehow. Basically, either, I think it blights the person you're with, or something along those lines. What's all this about? Fast travel overlooked. Okay, what's this? I want to check out the artifacts. Okay, yeah, let's do this since we got here first, and then we'll do Harding's, which is also here.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
You picked me. No, what do I do?
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts.
Yep.
We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once. And we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look.
Better safe than sorry.
I know what you're saying, but maybe if we...
We check it. Every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. I just... Sorry.
Forget it.
Everything okay?
Are you okay, Balara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Balara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
She must have lost
Of
somebody the
See you
one
soon.
time that happened. I imagine. Okay. Guess it's just me and her.
So what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension, it seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example. Okay, see those two power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Okay, let's grab these two first.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
Enjoy.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality.
Joy. Oh, hey, Rox. Yeah, I'll do that in just a second. It's an unnamed Tig. Artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable. Causes immediate death in most cases. Yeah. Wait. Ghislaine. That's... Okay, so she's smooshing things together, apparently. Related creatures build followers, I imagine? Oh boy. Anyway. So, first, it's take a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright, there we go. Alright. I do. Alright, let's see here.
Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good.
Let me just check around first. I got questions in this area. Down a western edge of White Spire, buried in snow, artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. There was a table. What is it? This? No. Paper. The trees are singing? Expedition report. Built on first run in the serum this morning. The trees the ruins reached started humming today. We heard faint echoes and went looking. We could never pinpoint it, but it sounded like music. It took us a while to realize it was coming from all directions, so we spent an hour going in circles trying to make sense of that. Finally, it dawned on us it was coming from the trees. We were completely surrounded by the hum inside it. The whole forest was bathed in it. We couldn't tell if it was the leaves or the branches making the sound. We brought back samples of both, but as soon as we left Ruins Reach, the hum stopped. We haven't heard it since. That's concerning. Hey, inch. Gotcha. Well, I'm hoping a little chat will help. Let's see. Tears of June. Found at the bottom of a large well. Artifact will separate all nearby materials into constituent pieces when unstable. Materials can include people. Oh boy. Read. Hasty scrawled note. Borrow the gauntlet artifact. Figured out how to make it create arrows. And it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what it means, but interesting. Will return soon. Promise. Maybe that's what she's using now. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one, and how you tell if it's safe. Lots of new people mean lots of risk. Laura has some suggestions given her history. She's motivated to make this all safer. Suggests we convene and talk about her proposals. What's this one? A wheel of cheese? I wish she would tell us. Like a story about each one of these. Anyway. Let's go on.
So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right?
Yep. Okay, so more gathering.
Found one. Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
I thought I was gonna get a new task or mini game, but no, that's alright. Oops. Hiccups again. So, the roast isn't bad. It's a bit on the chewy side, but fully cooked. Just gotta figure out what I need to tweak to make it more melt in my mouth.
So what did this
Well, typically...
do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Well, it's a damn good thing that you're calming it then, huh? Can't move through there. There's supposed to be a third one hidden around here somewhere. Oh, up top. Most of the time when it's too chewy, it's like particularly like thoroughly cooked. So maybe cook it a little less and that might work. Boop. Oh. There we go. And then it's still
Okay, reserves are
marinating in
placed,
the
which
tenderized chick. Nice.
There. Everything's looking good.
You can also blap
Thank
it
you,
if you
by the way,
blap it enough
for helping out.
beforehand.
You have
Tenderize
better
it too.
things to do. I know.
I forgot to tenderize it in the first one. That might explain. I do, but this vacation is important too. This is important too.
We're keeping reality intact. That feels pretty important.
Right. Good point. Okay, one more to go.
Okay, cool. Lead the way. It also has some freezer burn spots because it's been in the freezer for a while. Fair. It definitely wouldn't help.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that as a veil jumper.
Right.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
That's sweet. Okay, so we've got 3 again. You knock this over. We'll go over this first.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Fun. Delightful. Sleep as usual. Yeah. Makes sense. There's another method that I haven't seen up here. And I could try and yump that, but I don't think that would be a great idea. Can't yump that way either. I guess the only option is to try and yump. Alright, let's... Oh, no. You bet. Nature of immortality. The nature of very versatile artifact and textile. We saw no end to fear for us. The songs would sing instead of birth, an unknown start more strange than death because something. Ben, I'm just glad to be playing this game and having it, you know, be, well, in this case now it's Sunday, but, or Saturday, but it was a Friday and I could relax, you know. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. A way around. There's clearly one right there. And I like hippity hop over this and then not. Oh, okay. Nope. Alright. So. Can I. My husband, life. Reason to smile, I can't complain too much. Fair enough. Aren't we all sometimes? I'm trying to figure out what, because I can clearly drop down, I think, from up top, which would imply that you can get over there from that. I didn't see a way around. Maybe I'm just blind. I have missed a few things before, including treasure chests, so. Yeah, because this is just straight up a wall. Like, there is nothing else here. So, I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. The one thing I can think of is that you would need to run and jump. And try and yump. This is also the only problem with playing a game that has just come out. There's not really a way to get help on anything when you get stuck, so... Bit of a problem. Nope. Okay. Yeah, because clearly there's a door over there. So, like, in theory, I should be able to get up enough to get over there, right? Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. Let's see, something I missed. I could go around here, maybe? And just see if I could get... Nothing there, and nothing around in this particular... It's gotta be that I run and jump. I have to just time it right. There's gotta be... Nope. There, at least. It clearly is a drop down, but how do I get to... Yes! I saw his costume. Yes. Partially, because he had, stuff from his harness spectrum days. But it looked really good on him, so I was glad that he is willing to be my knight for the day. This leads up somewhere? Can I reach something at this corner? How do I get over there, though? I can't get up, can't reach this way. Am I supposed to get the first one in here instead? Or... It's clearly supposed to get into a room from up there. Jump. Maybe if I jump on that first? Can I jump on that? So I could probably make that jump. From here. Have to aim it, right? But I think I can do it. I don't want to jump down. I mean, jump ahead of that. Nope. Not quite, at least. Very close, though. Let's try that. No, I don't want to jump down. I want to jump off. Okay, genuinely need to change the key bindings real quick. Controls. Okay, keyboard bindings open. We need jump to be space or something like that, something else. Just for a second. Just while I try and do this. So I don't keep... Not tap. Shit. Nope. Too soon. So you can keep having a new car. Oh yeah. You'd sent a picture of it in Discord, so if you want to see it, so it's in the Discord. Well, not soon enough. I swear that's the answer here. Because they wouldn't have an opening right here with a thing that you could theoretically jump to. If that wasn't the idea. There we go. Oh, come on. I have to be running and jumping off of that too? Damn it. Come on. There we go, okay. And then... There we go, run jump. Nice, okay. This is clearly like this blocked, so there's no other way than doing just what I did, which is a hell of a platforming move, honestly. And I just... jump off. Can I... please just... No, I got all the way over there. I got all the way over there, and then the game saves me by putting me in the wrong spot. Damn it. Shit all over again. At least I have the plan. I know what works. Come on. This should not be this hard. There has to have been something else I'm missing, but now that I have this way that works, I'm just gonna keep at it. There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to jump and turn. No! Okay. At least it keeps me here. So I should be able to try and jump. I want to just drop down. That's what I want to do. Just drop. Like, straight drop. But the game saved me, basically, quote unquote. So it's like, because clearly there's space enough that if you just dropped off